Best quotes of Henry Ford. When everything seems to be going against you, remember that the airplane takes off against the wind, not with it. Anyone who stops learning is old, whether at 20 or 80. Anyone who keeps learning stays young. The greatest thing in life is to keep your mind young. Quality means doing it right when no one is looking. If everyone is moving forward together, then success takes care of itself. Failure is simply the opportunity to begin again, this time more intelligently. You think you can do a thing, or think you can't do a thing, you're right. Obstacles are those frightful things you see when you take your eyes off your goal. My best friend is the one who brings out the best in me. Thinking is the hardest work there is, which is probably the reason why so few engage in it. One of the greatest discoveries a man makes, one of his great surprises, is to find he can do what he was afraid he couldn't do. If there is any one secret of success, it lies in the ability to get the other person's point of view and see things from that person's angle as well as from your own. You can't build a reputation on what you are going to do. If money is your hope for independence, you will never have it. The only real security that a man will have in this world is a reserve of knowledge, experience, and ability. Enthusiasm is the yeast that makes your hopes shine to the stars. Enthusiasm is the sparkle in your eyes, the swing in your gait, the grip of your hand, the irresistible surge of will and energy to execute your ideas. I believe God is managing affairs and that He doesn't need any advice from me. With God in charge, I believe everything will work out for the best in the end. So what is there to worry about? Don't find fault, find a remedy. A business that makes nothing but money is a poor business. Nothing is particularly hard if you divide it into small jobs. Before everything else, getting ready is the secret of success. I am looking for a lot of men who have an infinite capacity to not know what can't be done. There are no big problems. There are just a lot of little problems. Even a mistake may turn out to be the one thing necessary to a worthwhile achievement. There is joy in work. There is no happiness except in the realization that we have accomplished something. The competitor to be feared is one who never bothers about you at all, but goes on making his own business better all the time. There is one rule for the industrialist, and that is, make the best quality of goods possible at the lowest cost possible, paying the highest wages possible. The only real security that a man can have in this world is a reserve of knowledge, experience, and ability. Most people spend more time and energy going around problems than in trying to solve them. Wealth, like happiness, is never attained when sought after directly. It comes as a byproduct of providing a useful service. As we advance in life, we learn the limits of our abilities. There is no man living that cannot do more than he thinks he can. Time and money spent in helping men to do more for themselves is far better than mere giving. Henry Ford was an American industrialist, business magnate, founder of the Ford Motor Company, and chief developer of the assembly line technique of mass production. By creating the first automobile that middle-class Americans could afford, he converted the automobile from an expensive luxury into an accessible conveyance that profoundly impacted the landscape of the 20th century. I hope you'll get something from this video. Don't bother to share this video to the one who needs it. Thank you for watching.